Morning, morning, morning. Good people, good people. I'm going to put that on the background. That's just a little Foots and Coles, happy home. Real quick housekeeping note before I get to this video. I got to go with y'all. Before I get to this video, if you guys, all right, I'm going to leave my email in the description box. If you guys want a copy of A Happy Home, all right, 5-song EP, we worked extremely hard on it. I'm very proud of my work. Not gonna spend too much time on this because I got a lot of football to talk. If you guys want a copy of it, it's only $10. I can mail you a copy. You can cash out me the money and we can rock like that. I'm mailing out a bunch today to friends, to supporters, and you know, just this grassroots movement, just the same way really that the channel started and the way that the channel's been rocking. I want to get this music out to you guys, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just me doing my thing, me and my homie Coles, and I'm talking sports and I'm coaching kids and I'm doing 1,000 things. But I always am grateful and thankful for the support. Now, let's get to this camp battle update. All right. So, what I did was, and I'll do some quick hits, but just to outline this video, what I did was I went back to a video that I did about 2 weeks ago, and I wanted to hit the most important position battles. Well, now I want to update you guys and give my thoughts on what's really going on. Now, some quick hitters. Obviously, Rico Gathers got cut. I didn't really feel compelled to do a video because I think that if you're in the know in Cowboys Nation, or, you know, this team, whether it's us not knowing how to use a player like Rico, or whether it was some of Rico not really being all the way locked in, dropping passes, I think the team was very patient. So I'm kind of leaning more to Rico didn't hold up his side of the bargain. So, you know, the Rico Gathers experiment is over. I just don't know how much he was really locked into football as an inline blocker. I don't know how much he really picked up on the terminology. And then you got to think too, this is a new offensive coordinator. And maybe in his mind, he looked at it and said, there's just not a place for Rico, especially when you have guys like Dalton Schultz, who, let's just be honest, they're great inline players. So they're, you know, your tight end is so important as a blocker. He can't just be a body out there, especially for what the Cowboys want to do. Now, you guys know the Zeke situation. Who cares? You know, to me, I'm just on my who cares. Okay, his agent is putting out this fluff about he won't play. Okay, Zeke, you know, you won't play, cool. I gotta roll that window up. I thought I heard something. If Zeke's not gonna play, that's fine, you know. I mean, it's not fine. Obviously, we need Zeke, but I don't want to get into this, and I don't think the organization should have to be handicapped to his agent demanding what's gonna happen. That's just me. Now, there's another side of that argument. Zeke deserves his money. Zeke will get his money. Like, I don't think that there's anybody in the world who thinks that Ezekiel Elliott hasn't been an A1 football player. He deserves his bread, you know, but it's a way to go about things. Come to camp, make sure you're in shape, because now, you know, we don't know what's going on with Zeke. We don't know what video could pop up. You know, I heard something yesterday that the car crash incident, Noah Brown was in the car. It's always something. So, you know, the Cowboys have to protect themselves too. They make this guy the highest paid player in the league. He goes and does something stupid. It's almost like they've wasted money. So they got to put some incentives in there in that contract. It's going to be a lot, but I just want the Zeke. I wish that Zeke went about it differently, but that's his man. I don't mess with no man's money, so that's his man. That's his idea of what he wants to do. So that's fine. Let's get to these camp battle updates. All right, hit the CD, hit Rico, hit Zeke. Now let's talk ball. Let's talk about who we do have and who is trying to make this team, and who, you know, some of these we still got to figure out. All right, some of these preseason games and the rest of camp. By the way, Brett Maher, I'm very sure that they're gonna be bringing in a kicker soon. That's just me. All right, let's get the camp battle update. So the battles that I had were Dorrance Armstrong versus Taco Charlton. The left guard position, Cobb and Tavon, which I'll talk about that one. It's pretty cool. Mike White versus Cooper Rush, and Darius Jackson versus Mike Weber. So let's talk about Dorrance Armstrong and Taco. Right now, you know, Will McClay has been quoted, and you guys correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe Will McClay was saying that Taco's position isn't even safe. That's not good. The rushes that I saw, no development from Taco. We'll have to see it in the preseason and see. But right now, Dorrance just looks like he's a tick ahead. He's a step ahead. I had a couple buddies who had actually been going live with me at camp and just showing me what Taco was doing in one-on-ones and what Dorrance was doing in one-on-ones. And Dorrance is a step ahead. You know, so the Cowboys just may have to chalk this up as a loss. We've done very well drafting in the first round, in the earlier rounds, and just this Taco pick just doesn't look like it's going to be a fit. I'm not giving up yet. There's still preseason games that need to be played, but right now, if a player like Dorrance Armstrong is out playing him, he deserves to get the nod. Left guard, a pleasant surprise. Connor Williams has actually been playing with strength. Now, we'll have to see it in the preseason, we'll have to see it in the season, but right now his position is locked. McGovern is still learning, still coming around. The NFL game, you know, me personally, I thought that McGovern would be able to handle the strength, but you know what? The same thing with Connor Williams. It's a lot. It's a lot for these guys, and there's a lot that they have to understand. Now, the good thing is, in these preseason games, you'll have quality in there with the Mike Webbers, with the Jordan Chuns, with the Tony Pollards. So you'll be able to evaluate your backup running situation. So that's a good thing. That's a very good thing. So the left guard position right now is Connor Williams to lose. He's done well. Him and Malik Collins have had some good battles, but he hasn't lost them all. He's done good. He's anchored down well. So as long as he can carry that, to preseason, I think that it's Connor Williams' job. Here we go. Cobb and Tavon. Right now, because there has been no Noah Brown in, I think that Noah Brown will be safe. And because Cedric Wilson hasn't made the jump. But John Vea Johnson looks very good. Reggie Davis looks very good. I think that they're both safe. And you don't know what's going on with Zeke, so I think that his number is good. Now, what was encouraging was that Tony Pollard has been returning punts, rather. So now, you know, that transition has happened. He's been back there lining up to catch punts. So they're starting to use him in a lot more ways. Tony Pollard is safe. I thought that Tavon will be a cut. It's still early. I haven't heard much, but I haven't heard bad things. But Cobb and Dak seem like it was a little rough early, more or less. But Cobb and Dak seem like they're on the same page. You guys, I want you guys to jump in on that Cobb and Tavon and who is everyone safe there. But then how are we going to use Tavon? How are we going to use Cobb? I just want to know, you guys, some of you guys, you know, you come in here and you tell me, you know, you guys think you know it all. So tell me where Tavon's carries and his touches are going to come from. Because I got Zeke, I got Cooper, I got Gallup, I got Witten. All right? So where his touches going to come from? Are you going to scheme something up? I got Cobb. Cobb safe. All right. So that battle was still kind of like a TBD, to be determined. We'll see what happens. Now, this is a good one. Mike White and Cooper Rush. Early on, it was all Cooper, all Cooper, all Cooper. Then you get to the blue and white scrimmage, and Mike White did some nice things. So this is going to have to be continued into what? In the preseason. I don't think that they'll go get a veteran just yet. I don't think that they should. Who's out there? You got to develop what you have. Cooper Rush has been sharp. He took it on the chin last year, and he said, you know what? I'm going to go to the lab, and I'm going to lab up. That's what we tell our kids. Like, if you need to, if it's some things that you need to improve on, you need to go and lab up. Get in the lab, man. Work at it. And it looks like Cooper Rush has worked on some things. He knows who he is, so he throws with great timing. Not a great athlete, although they've been putting him in some read option looks, but that's all fluff. Not like a super, super great athlete, so he's going to have to throw with timing and really have a great understanding of the offense and the defense and what a defense is trying to do with him to be able to kind of, because his arm isn't, let's be honest, he doesn't have like, you know, a rocket for an arm. So his mechanics, everything's going to have to be clean. It's been clean. He's been throwing with timing. He's thrown the deep ball very well. Him and John Vea Johnson have connected on a lot of passes. So John Vea Johnson has been a very pleasant surprise. He hasn't hit that training camp wall yet. We'll see how he performs in the first preseason game this Saturday. But I say all that to say that Cooper Rush, Mike White battle, it's been pretty decent. Like neither one has been like a waffle. So now we'll need to see who carries it on the preseason. So that'll be interesting to watch. And then Darius Jackson versus Mike Weber, another good one. Both have looked good. I'm be honest. I like Mike Weber over Darius Jackson, y'all. I like the power he plays with. Now, again, when I go to my standouts and I do those videos, I never say running back or linebacker because you won't know until you actually see them see ball, hit ball, run, turn, run, play with power, take on blocks, wrap up, really make tackles. Like a linebacker's job is to make stout tackles in open field. So, and same with a running back. How does he finish the run? All right, how he finishes the run. We won't be able to see any of that, all right, until preseason bump. But just from what you see, obviously Pollard is safe, but from what you see with Weber, and you know, they brought in Alfred Morris, but I would like this Mike Weber to get out there and run hard and show, you know what, I could bump, I could play a little bit. And I'll say this, every chance he's got to like lower his shoulder and run through someone, he's really tried to. And that's what I like. He's sending a message to the defense, like pack your lunch, because I'm gonna try to hit you before you hit me. And that's what I tell my backs as well. I want them running hard and running with power. So that battle, to me, I like Mike Weber. He just has more juice. He has more pop. And with Darius Jackson, I just don't see that. I just don't see it. He just don't got it. Just some players just don't have it. Darius Jackson just doesn't have it, to me. That's just me going on my limb, man. He just doesn't have it. So these are kind of camp battle updates. Who's winning, who's losing, who's ahead. And those were the battles that I had, so I just kind of want to do a refresher. Now, you guys jump in the comments, let me know what you think about this. Who are some battles that you want to talk about? I think that the corner position has been solid. Obviously, Xavier Woods has been flying all over the field. Jeff Heath now in the backup safety position. Let's see what happens there. All right, got our kid Wilson from Texas A&M. So let's see, let's see some different things. But for the most part, I think that, what's his name? Is it Wilson? God help me out. What's our safety that we drafted this year? I be forgetting some of these players. I ain't gonna lie. But look, y'all help me out. Let me know some battles that you guys have been looking at. But as always, it's your boy Foots the King. Guys, subscribe to the link, the podcast link. Me and Joe are gonna try to shoot tonight. But we've been staying on top of this stuff. Just the podcast, we can open up a little bit more than like a YouTube video, so we can just go off the rail a little bit, but then go in more to detail and get more opinion. So you guys, make sure you subscribe there. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff. If you guys want the album, I will put my email in the description box. I will mail you one. Just grassroots. Just support your boy, man. I'm working very, very hard. I take this serious, masterpiece style. Na 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 na. Peace.